Welcome, Q Nation. Today we're looking at Trump. Apparently, Trump said the F bomb on live television. Now, when I first heard this, I thought it was a joke, I thought it was a troll, I thought it was a meme, I thought it was AI. But no, according to my colleague, it really happened. Because, look, I know that Trump did the ceasefire or helped the ceasefire between Iran and Israel. And then the minute he did it, they started throwing bombs at each other again. So it's like, what? So, and then I heard that the F bomb, so I was like, oh, okay, that obviously correlates because, yeah, because he announced it's a ceasefire, he's done it, 12-day war is over, fantastic. Then Iran's like, yeah. Then Israel's like, yeah. And then Israel launched, then Iran launched, and it's like, what the hell is going on? So right now it's kind of chaotic. So yeah, I had to see this for myself. You know, I don't usually cover this stuff, but I had to see this for myself. I said, you know what, I want to react to it. You know what I mean? So here we go, man. Trump's F bomb. Let's get to it.
Israel says that Iran violated the peace agreement and the ceasefire agreement. Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning if Israel is committed?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that.
Oh my God, he looks so pissed.
You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Look at him walking away. Oh no, he actually said it. Oh no, okay. Hey, you know what, bro? Oh my God, man, we live in a clown world. I ain't gonna hold you, man. We live in a clown world, bro. The world is insane. The world is stranger than fiction. I ain't gonna hold you, ladies and gentlemen, Q Nation. Oh my God. I think it's the first time I've ever heard a president in a live interview drop the F-bomb. This has to be the first time. It has to be, right? Like, I know you've probably heard that audio behind the scenes of maybe I think Bush, said the F-bomb, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Bush Jr., right? Not senior, I think. But like, yeah. But like a live with reporters dropping it, man, he looked pissed. He looked pissed, bro. Okay. Yeah. You know what, right? There are two sides to this, right? Like, on one side, you could say that's why, you know, he was voted for, right? Because he's a straight shooter. He speaks his mind. He's unpredictable. He doesn't follow the politician way of doing things. He just, you know, he shoots from the hip. You know what I mean? He just speaks his mind. He's human, right? He shows his humanity. He shows, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? So people think that he's real, that he's a real guy doing his thing. You know what I mean? He's not being a, you know, like a politician, you know what I'm saying? Then you have people on the other side that might say, you know what, this shows that he's crumbling under the pressure. He can't handle it. You know what I mean? You know, he's kind of, you know, having like a nervous breakdown. He's having a meltdown. He's just, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah. So you have people that would say that, you know what I'm saying? But another thing too is that you can understand why he's pissed because Trump, his whole thing is about, you know, he's a businessman. He's not like a normal politician. He knows how to do deals. He knows how to broker deals. He knows about trade. He's all about that kind of stuff, right? The whole campaign about him saying he will end the Russia-Ukraine war within a day or whenever, or within a few days while he's, when he becomes president, you know what I mean? And you have seen that the Russia-Ukraine war isn't as crazy as it was before. It is kind of, it's still crazy, but it's not as crazy. So there's some truth to that, you know what I mean? And so this whole thing about Israel and Iran, people are like, oh my God, World War III. Oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh, America, oh my God. And he's like, should America get involved? There's going to be chaos if they do World War III. Everyone's going crazy. Everyone's having a meltdown. All the media, oh my God, right? And then, he bombs some bunkers, right? People are, oh my God, it's really, absolute craziness. And then all of a sudden, ceasefire, right? The 12-day ceasefire. So it made him look really good. Like, wow, he actually did it. Wow, so that could be part of he's a hero, how Trump likes being a hero, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, within like a few hours, he's just like, yeah, they dropped. And then Ron's like, oh yeah, it's absolute chaos. So this will make him look bad. Like, bro, you broke a deal, and now it's not going so well. You know what I mean? So it makes him look bad. So you can imagine him being pissed. Like, he's pissed. Like, bro, I'm tired of this nonsense. I'm going to speak my mind, right? I've never heard a president speak about Israel like that. Usually, when it comes to Israel, especially with America, right, they kind of tiptoe around them. You know what I mean? They don't really directly address them. They kind of just, you know what I mean? It's all about, brokering deals with them, with the Palestine and all that kind of stuff, and Hamas. It's all about brokering deals. It's all about ceasefire. You know what I mean? It's all that kind of ceasefire, because it's all about, you know what I mean? It's been absolute chaos. So these presidents kind of tip around them, right? They don't really speak their mind. I think it's the first time you see a president actually say, bruh, you lost. Come on. Get your act together. He's really saying it. Wow. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But if I put my tinfoil hat on, all right, let me indulge, right? I could be completely wrong, so don't take it as, nah. Let me put my tinfoil hat on. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like I said, I could be completely wrong. Let me just indulge in this for a second, okay? This could also be like a spin, right? Now, these guys have spin doctors, right? If you watch a movie called Wag the Dog, right, starring Robert De Niro and Dustin Hoffman, yes, it's a movie, but it does actually touch on behind the scenes. You have these guys who actually they spin things for the for the government, right, to make them look good. It's all about looking good, right? If you're a politician, you're in politics, you're in government, it's about looking good, especially in the democracy. It's about looking good to the people, right? Hey, we look good. We look good. You know what I mean? So that the people don't think of you in a certain way. So it's always about looking good. So this could easily be like a spin. Right now with Trump, the spin doctors must be going overtime because he doesn't care. He shoots off the hip, right? But like I said, this could be a spin to make it look like, yeah, you know what? Trump isn't about Israel like that. People have been saying that, why does America dance to Israel's tune? They give them weapons, money, all that kind of stuff, right? Now there's something deeper going on with the whole Middle East and oil. Come on, it's the whole thing. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's like America is always like kind of on the strings of Israel, right? So that's the tinfoil hat talk. You know what I mean? That people are talking about it. If you look at what's been going on and you see the timeline within certain things, you're like, maybe there's some truth there. You know what I mean? So this could be a way of speaking to say, yo, Trump, go out there, do your thing, make people know that you ain't about Israel. You're speaking straight out. Boom, you're just doing your thing. You know what I mean? Like, you want to show that you ain't under the thumb of Israel, man. We are our own thing, you know what I mean? So you can talk your talk. And you're the only president that can do it and get away with it. Think about it. Had this been any other president, there would be chaos in the media. But because it's Trump, it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's Trump. People are just kind of rolling with it, which I find so funny. You know what I mean? Any other president, they'll be like, oh, no. Trump is like, yeah, okay. Even though I didn't believe that he actually said it because I thought it was AI and all that, I'm not surprised that he did. It's more funny than anything, you know what I mean? So yeah, man. So that's my tinfoil hat. Maybe that's just trying to spin things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. If that's just me indulging, I could be completely wrong. Hey, like I said, it's just me indulging, right? So don't get mad at me, you know what I mean? I'm just saying it could be a spin here to make him look even better to his base. Like, yeah, man, Trump, that's what we voted for, you know what I mean? Like I said, this will make some people say, wow, that's why we voted for him, because that's who he is. Because people were worried that he was going to put America back in another war, like an actual regime change thing, even though he said he wasn't going to do that, you know what I mean? And so you saw a lot of people say, oh, God, Trump, right? So there is that, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I just had to see it for myself. But I got to be real with you. With me, personally, I don't believe any of these people. I don't believe any of this stuff. When it comes to politics and government, it shifts like the wind, man. The wind blows. They go where the wind blows, you know what I mean? Trump is a little bit different, you can say, because he just kind of does what he does. Like the wind comes and then he fights against the wind, right? Even his own Republican Party, like, oh man, this guy, man, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't really care. He just cares about Trump. He cares about himself, looking good. Yeah, I'm Trump, man. I'm kicking ass, taking names. That's Trump. You know what I'm saying? So there is that. So yeah, man. But like I said, me personally, yeah, this stuff, come on, man. Behind the scenes, there's much deeper stuff going on, like a lot of corporate greed, money. You know how it is, man. In the end, when it comes to governments and stuff, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to see it and just have a laugh and see if it actually happened, so I can just, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just had to see it for myself and see what's up. Oh my God, man. The world we live in is such a circus, man. So yeah, so that's what happened, bro. So it is what it is, man. Let's see what happens. Yeah. But whatever happens, man, we keep moving, we keep grinding, we keep hustling, we keep doing our thing, man. You know what I mean? Like doing our best to, to take care of our family, love one another, and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, man, it's a circus, and we're all here just to see it play out. You know what I mean? So let's hope it doesn't affect all of us in a crazy way. And hope that we can live our lives the best way we can. You know what I mean? So anyway, Q Nation, I just wanted to check this out. It is what it is, man. So check it out, man. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, if you enjoyed my reaction, please give this video a big like. If you want to see more of my reactions, please subscribe to the channel. And please hit the notification bell, hit all the notifications, say updated if I drop a video. Please leave a comment down below. And please share the video. Let's have a good time. Let's have a vibe. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was cool, man. So this is what happens. Yeah, let's see. On to the next one. Please take care to all my subscribers. Everyone that's watching me, I love you all so much. You're awesome, awesome people. Thank you so much. By His grace, I'll see you in the next one.